Hey everyone, and welcome to our channel. Today, we're going on an adventure to uncover some really interesting and little-known facts about one of the world's most secretive countries, North Korea. When we think of North Korea, we often picture big military parades and serious-looking leaders, but there's a whole other side to this country, a side full of surprising quirks and unusual things they do. So get ready to explore the hidden side of North Korea and discover 10 shocking fun facts you probably didn't know. Prepare to be amazed. Let's go. In North Korea, time works a little differently. They have their own special calendar called the Juche calendar. This calendar isn't just about keeping track of the days, it's a big symbol of their beliefs. The Juche calendar starts with the birth of Kim Il-sung, the country's founder, in 1912. So 1912 is like their year one. That means the year 2023 is actually Juche 111. It's a constant reminder of Kim Il-sung and what he believed in. Have you ever heard of Red Star OS? It's North Korea's very own computer operating system. You might think it's old and clunky, but it's actually been updated to look a bit like macOS. But there's a catch. Red Star OS is heavily controlled with lots of censorship and surveillance. It shows us how technology works in a closed-off country like North Korea, and it makes you think about internet freedom in today's world. One of the scariest things about North Korea's laws is the 3 generations of punishment rule. This means if you do something wrong, not only will you be punished, but your children and grandchildren could be punished too. This rule is based on the idea that everyone is responsible for each other's actions. Human rights groups really don't like this rule, and it makes people very afraid to speak up. Even basketball is different in North Korea. They have their own special rules. Forget about regular 2- and 3-point shots. In North Korean basketball, slam dunks are worth 3 points. And if you score in the last 3 seconds, you get an extra point. It's a fun example of how even sports can be changed to fit a culture. Elections in North Korea are a little strange. Imagine going to vote and there's only one name on the ballot. That's how it works in North Korea. They have elections, but the ruling party chooses the only candidate. People have to vote, but it's more about showing loyalty than actually choosing a leader. Underneath North Korea is a huge network of secret tunnels and underground facilities. These aren't just small bunkers, they're massive complexes with military equipment, factories, and even whole cities. This underground world helps protect them from attacks, but it also shows how isolated and worried they are. Imagine driving through a city with no traffic lights. That's what it's like in Pyongyang, North Korea's capital. Instead of traffic lights, they have traffic controllers wearing white gloves who direct traffic. It looks like a carefully planned dance of cars and people. It might seem efficient, but it also shows how much control the government has over everything. One of the saddest and most controversial things about North Korea is the pleasure squad. These are young women who are supposedly chosen for their beauty and talent to entertain important officials. Many people condemn this practice because it's a serious human rights issue. North Korea makes its own movies and they're usually full of propaganda. But here's a fun fact. Kim Jong-il, the former leader, loved movies and even directed some. He liked action, romance, and historical stories, often with a strong political message. These movies show how the government tries to influence people's thoughts through films. High in the mountains of North Korea, there's a ski resort. Masikryong Ski Resort, a project of Kim Jong-un, was supposed to be a fancy winter destination for tourists. But it's mostly empty. It shows the difference between what the government wants and what life is really like for most North Koreans. Thanks for watching. If you like these surprising facts about North Korea, please like, comment, and subscribe for more interesting videos. It's easy to focus on the news stories about North Korea, but it's important to remember there's a complicated and often contradictory society behind all that. By looking closer and learning about these lesser-known things, we can understand this mysterious country and its people a little better. See you next time.